Oh yeah, how could I forget? I have a whole bunch of things to do as soon as I turn a stream on every single time. View channel, come on. I have to wait for this to load. Click the live button. Click it. There we go. Oh my god. Fix it. There we go. Fix that. Fix this. Turn this off. I don't understand why it's even on. Pause. Volume off. Wait for the whole screen to load. We have Bricko. Bricko, do you want a VC? Do you want to join the voice chat for this absolute nonsense that I am putting myself through because, yes. I will in a few minutes. Okay. My gosh, this simultaneously like super complicated and not complicated at all. Never mind, it's somewhat complicated. And of course there's still spiders crawling all over everything because I forgot to turn off the mod. Hi Dimitro Zug. I'm preparing coffee. Coffee! Coffee is good. Alright, so let's just ignore the giant bugs for right now. And do /game rule. Do daylight cycle. False. Time set 6,000. There. I don't even know why I'm putting so much effort into like the first minute of this video. But regardless. So, I don't know if y'all have ever seen this before. Are you planning on getting the Primus? I don't know. I really, really don't know. I don't want to, but I'm sure everyone's gonna frickin' ask me to. I cannot read that, but welcome to the stream. Hi, Double Punch. Let me see if I can put this message through a translator. Copy. English. What does this mean? Hello. Hello. Google Translate's really gonna help me out here. But ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the first Minecraft maps ever made. This is called the Infinite Creeper Maze. It's a relatively simple one. Trolled. No. And it has been converted somehow to work in 1.20. But basically... Oh yeah, this doesn't work. You have a lot of switches. You have a lot of these lights. Basically, what's supposed to happen... What's up, dude? We're hoping for Minecraft Live tomorrow. I never watch Minecraft Live, so... I don't really know. Let me see if I can at least get this to work. Just by doing that, and then getting minecarts. Because this is supposed to... This is actually, like, pretty cool effect. We have minecarts going back and forth. I don't know what that is. But they're supposed to light up the whole thing. The point... If you haven't seen this map before, and the bugs are everywhere, For each player, press button. You get a bunch of stuff. So you get leather armor, you get 2 cooked pork chop, you get a pickaxe, and a sword. And better have red rules or else. Place sand, do not throw. So essentially this map works very simply. You do this, you go through, you enter, and now you're in this. And as soon as you enter, you have a very long hallway with quite a few doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 doors in total. And then I believe it is 16 rooms in a row. And this map is like simultaneously super simple and super convoluted, because when you enter, it shuts every door, and it tries to spawn a mob, and a block of sand. You break the sand, you get the items, you either get an upgrade or something else. Everything's burning on top of the building, and then when you're done, you put sand there and it reopens the doors. It is incredibly easy, no matter who you are, and then it disables the pressure plate, so you can always just go back through the room. And having this converted in 1.20 is really making my computer sad. But the map looks like this. It is literally just a giant row of rooms. Actually, I think it's more than 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so it's 16 by 20. AKA there's a lot. And you have to, like, get to this end room over here. But it's all redstone. It was made in 1.0.2. Or 1.2, maybe. But look at all this redstone. This is, like... It's so much of the same thing happening over and over again. It's very simple, but it's very convoluted. It's very all over the place. There's, like, floating water over here to try and get signals to go through. I have no idea how the map creator originally did this. But the point is, it's a map. And once you get to the end, you get all the way here. You win. You definitely can't see that. I keep hitting C to optify and zoom. Oh my god. You definitely don't see that over there. Leap of faith. Try not to hit your head on the sign. It may hurt. That was so hard. Guess what? You, sir, are an epically epic person. Congrats. You deserve to die. Lol, JK. Why would I do that? Right? Moo. But yeah, the map creator is very simple. See, he told you, better set spawn here. Parkour to the creeper and hit the gold button. I speak best to communicate through translator. If you created a mob arena with levels. Yes, actually. But yeah, so you have this creeper, and you have to run all the way over here, and then hit a button. And this part's actually kind of difficult. But, like, the point is, here's my point, right? The whole map uses no command blocks. And that's unheard of nowadays. Any Minecraft map ever uses command blocks in some capacity. I've been trying to create a map that doesn't use command blocks. And in a way, it is very similar to Infinite Creeper Maze. If I'm aware, but Minecraft's the only game you stream here except Nerf Course. Or other titles plausible. Sometimes I stream Geometry Dash, but not much because I always get copyrighted. So, this is my map called Trojan. And this is supposed to be the thumbnail for the board. And it looks very similar to Infinite Creeper Maze when you look at it from the top. It isn't finished yet. Like, it's very much not finished yet. And so far, I've only had to use one command block. And essentially, what I have created is the same thing as what the very beginning of this map, what the very beginning of Infinite Creeper Maze does with the lights. You have Trojan, hereby Tessera nerfs, sign number 3. Game mode adventure, cheats off, master volume 100%. And then when you hit the button, this happens. Lights on the ceiling turn off, the button disappears, and you get the lights going around like this. It's the simplest thing ever, but I think it's cool. So, we are at 2 command blocks total for what this map does right now. 1 is to get rid of this button, and 2 will have to be to teleport out of here. Because I tried for a very long time to think of a way that the player could be removed from this room without needing to use more command blocks. No matter what I tried, it always ended up needing to use command blocks to leave. Like, because the redstone for this room looks like that. So it is all over the place. It is everywhere outside of the room. There is nowhere that you could reasonably fit a staircase or something to leave without interrupting either the inside of the room or the outside of the room. So, we have that. And the reason why I used this was so that you couldn't hit the button again and then cause the lights to break. And obviously it is very easy to reset. You just wait a minute. And then oh yeah, move that there. And so that gets rid of the command block. That turns the lights back on. And then you just put a new button right there. So now we are at 3 command blocks, because after the whole map is finished, I want the map to completely reset, so you can play it again and again and again and again with no issues. So we are at, I want to get less than 10 command blocks. At most 10. If I can complete a map, if I can complete the map build with 10 command blocks or less, I'll be happy. But if I have to put an 11th command block, then I start trimming things to get it down to 10 or less. I don't want 11 command blocks. I want 10 or less. So we are at 1 to delete this button, 2 to teleport you out, and then at least 1 more to put the button back after you leave the room. So I don't know. I haven't like set up the teleporting command block yet, because I'm not sure where the entrance of the map is going to be. But I do have this set up. So for right now, we will ignore this and we will take a look at the actual room. Very similarly to every other, like the other Infinite Creeper Maze map, you enter a room, and unlike the Infinite Creeper Maze, you hit a button to start the map. The way this map works is you throw an item, but it has to be a piece of sand. Otherwise, it'll just take your item and you won't be getting it back. And you really won't be getting it back. There it is. If the item is not a piece of sand, then it just eats your item. If you throw sand, it will close this door and open that one. So when you start the map, hit the button, that door closes. Then when you get sand, you throw it in there, and the next door will open. Wash, rinse, repeat. Currently, I'm trying to figure out how to set up pressure plates so that you don't need to use the, whatchamacallit, you don't have to use the button. Because the button, 1, kind of kills the vibe of the room, and 2, you can just like enter a room without pushing the button, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So I want to set up pressure plates here. So essentially, and the reason why I'm explaining so much is because I don't want to start activating the room yet. So essentially, you go in and you have a 3x3 piston door. When you hit the button's here, it causes a simple signal, which pushes this block down, causes this piston to retract, which breaks the redstone. So I'm going to need something to put the redstone back. And I'm not sure how to do that yet. But then it has a two-way, something similar to Titan CS15 N series. I don't know. But hi Nightwolf, hi Whirls. But then you have two paths. The first path goes down this way and changes the position of this redstone block using a T flip-flop. That opens it, which causes the door to close. And then you have another path which goes up to the top and turns on a roof circuit, which this basically sends a piston, sends a redstone signal out this way, and then locks that redstone repeater so that it cannot change positions again. And I'm not sure how important this signal here is, but I have it set up this way so that if there are any other signals that I want to put across the roof of any particular room, I can. When you actually collect the sand and you put it in, we have a simple comparator signal that wants 5 full stacks of sand and is being compared to a signal that has 5 full stacks of sand. This locks the hopper in case there needs to be anything under it, and this is basically useless, but I didn't realize that until after I pasted all of them. And then you have a 15 block long redstone signal connecting to a repeater, which then connects to the next door, which is also closed. That opens it, and that keeps the door open. The next room, when you hit the button, instead of just toggling a T flip-flop, it instead creates this T flip-flop, which cuts off the redstone signal so that the door ends up closing again. And that's all it does. So my dilemmas are as such. I can make this room reset if I am able to keep that redstone dust from being broken when you hit the button, so that I don't have to use command blocks to place a new one, or I might be able to use one command block to place all of them at once. I don't know if that's possible. I haven't tried that. And 2, when you initiate the button from the last door, or when, let's say you're in room number 3 and you hit the button here, it causes the T flip-flop to close off this door, but then come back to the previous door and reopen it. I have no idea how to do that, and that's a problem. So a lot of it is going to come down to the ceiling circuits here, I think, because this does use a T flip-flop, and for some reason there's a button on top of this one, so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's basically all it does. So it creates a signal that goes all the way around, and then it can turn back off. And that is because if you have mobs here, they will spawn, and so that it doesn't just spawn again. So there's no way to bypass it to make more mobs spawn than what is absolutely necessary. But again, kind of a redundancy, and it can be enabled or disabled, which I think is important. So right now I am working on simply getting the pressure plates set up. So anyways, how are you guys doing? You doing less convoluted things than this? I hope. I don't think there's any way to reasonably get around that. There is no way. So, this already solves the pressure plate problem. So, you could get a running start and then just bonk. Nope. And it's too far ahead, so you can't just open it and go back through. So, that solves the actual pressure plates. Maybe. I have to go back upstairs and put the new pressure plate down. Perfect. So let's say I bring this over. After the loadout line, I don't know if we're going to get N-Series blasters at all. No idea. The other part of my dilemma is I need something that I can just copy and paste without having any issues at all. So I could do that. Pretty simple. Yep, so now the pressure plate should do what the button did. So if I come running in here, door shuts. Didn't need to hit the button. Perfect. And stepping on it again does absolutely nothing. If I get sand, okay, throw it. Next one opens. This one stays closed. If I hit it again, it does nothing. Perfect. Yes, I like that. I like when things just work. Oh. And now, I can remove the button entirely. So now we don't need this button. That was close. I almost broke the redstone circuit. I don't need the button for anything. Oh no. Oh! That's another thing that's going to make it hard to reset. Is I've got to be able to... I don't know if I can reset this map. Now that should be open. Yep. So if I go in there again, pressure plate's going to enable, and it'll close. So it doesn't look like I can reset it without using a bunch of command blocks, which sucks. And even then, I don't know if I can reset it anyway because it uses the hopper circuit. You know what? I'm gonna go back to that problem later. I'm gonna go back to that later. Ugh. For right now, I just want to work on loadout is end series. I just want to focus on. Oh, Brick goes there. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
I bet the stream was so boring until I showed up.
The stream was fine until you showed up. Now it's gonna get devastating.
It was boring, and now I'm making it interesting.
So have you been watching the stream? So do you know what the gist is
Yeah.
so far?
On and off, yes.
Okay,
I was making
so...
coffee.
Oh. So, I've started, like, recording on Discord. So this is the progress.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is very, 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 very convoluted. And it's like, here's what's funny, is I know full well that just doing this with command blocks would have been way easier and more straightforward. But I am a nugget YouTuber. I have to do it the dumbest way I can. So I have challenged myself to recreate the infinite creeper maze as much as possible in terms of the no command blocks mindset.
Huh.
And I can't do it entirely because the entrance is over there and there's no way to get out of the room. You need a teleporter to get out of the room, especially because it's only like 3 blocks down before you hit bedrock. So
Yeah.
it needs to be set up in such a way where you can teleport out of the room, do the lighting thing, get to the map, and so do you want me to demonstrate what the map does, or did you see that?
I did not see that.
Okay, so you remember earlier I showed you how the infinite creeper base works, right? You enter a room, you have to spawn, it spawns mobs, you get a block of sand and you place it into a funnel, that drops it and it completes a redstone signal and that opens all the doors again. Mine works very similarly. You have a room with barriers on top so you can't just jump over it. You enter, it shuts the door. Inside each room, there's a puzzle, and there's 30 rooms total, so each puzzle is like a little bit more difficult, and as you go along, you gradually get more stuff. Your main goal by the end of the puzzle is to accumulate a block of sand. You take the sand, and you throw it into there, and that causes the next door to open. Wash, rinse, repeat 30 times in a row.
And I'm assuming there's things chasing you while you're doing this.
It depends on the room. There are dispensers, so in case there are mobs that should be spawned in each room, I can do that. But most of the time, there are no mobs. Instead, it's puzzles. So you have to, like, use some kind of convoluted puzzle that's in the rooms themselves in order to get the sand block. Some of the rooms are timed. Some of the rooms have, like... Some of the rooms have move limits, so, like... There's areas of the room you can't enter because there's skulk sensors outside of it or something. It varies.
Interesting.
And so here's my hope is, and currently there is no way to make this happen, but I want the whole map to reset when you complete it. And when I say complete it, I mean complete all 4 difficulties of each hallway. So there are 4 hallways in total. There's easy, medium, hard, and then random. And I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but my other idea for random is to be like expert difficulty. And so ideally what expert difficulty would do would be to put your Minecraft knowledge to the test. Have things like you can only get the sand by completing a really weird and specific glitch that most people wouldn't know about. Like, for example, the clip disconnect glitch. Oh my god, hang on. I have to figure out how to mute. Okay, so basically, they're just leaving.
Hmm.
Yep. So yeah, basically like the clip disconnect glitch where if you are standing partially in a block, like for example, let me see if I can pull off the glitch. So let's say you have a 2 blocks tall spot like this, and it has to be pretty like coated, and you get a staircase, something like this. You can place the staircase there and then crawl underneath it, and you are in crouch mode. If I disconnect and then I log back in, if it works correctly, and my computer doesn't crash trying to load a friggin' Minecraft world. Oh, I'm still crouching. Did they patch it, or did they do something? I know that it should put you standing up. So, let me try this again. And let me build more around this. See if that helps. I'm also not sure if this works on like only specific versions of the game or what. Nah, it still has me crouching. I guess they fixed it. But essentially, it would respawn you standing up. So your head would be clipped into the ceiling. And you'd be able to jump through the blocks and get up and get more space. But if it doesn't work, then I'm not sure. Or I'm just doing it wrong. I'm not sure.
Could be that as well.
Possibly. It's really weird. Like, it's super stinking freaking complicated. But the point is, like, you'd have to know things like that in order to complete the 30 rooms here. So it would be really, 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 really hard.
Interesting.
But currently, I get to go through the wondrous task of copying and pasting this 120 times.
That is a wondrous task.
Yep. Hi, Zeptro.
You got this.
What?
I think you got this.
Yes. And you get to watch.
Yes. And talk about how a certain snake is so...
No, she isn't. No, she's not.
Chat, hold on.
No.
Do you have any questions for me? Any questions to ask me?
I have a question to you. Were you high or were you on meth?
Both. So
that makes sense.
But no, but I mean, apparently not, because apparently you are, because you don't think Tesla Plush is cute.
I'm not doing this again. I'm tired, and I just want to paste this 120 times in a row. You are delusional. You are so delusional, it's not even funny.
What else am I supposed to do?
Admit the truth. Stop faking evidence for views.
It's real evidence.
No, it isn't.
A single view.
It's complete and utter nonsense. Also, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Already 3 people have asked me to make a video on the Primus.
That's so funny.
No one wants me to make a video on the Galactic Commander. Everyone wants to see the Primus. Because I have the Galactic Commander, and I don't have the Primus.
Although, you know, okay, you could get some good video about this. You could do a review of the Primus and Galactic Commander, and you could do a Battle of the Blasters video.
But the problem is, they are completely different. There is like nothing similar about them, so there's nothing really to compare.
I would say there's enough similarities there. Like they're both generally in the same kind of primary class. They both have a select fire switch, even though they're different select fire switches. They're the same price. They're both stock level.
I guess.
Flywheel.
But like realistically speaking, there is no reason why anybody who is like interested in the Primus would look into the Galactic Commander. The people who are interested in the Primus are... Why? Why phone calls? I cannot do this more. God. Alright, I'm back.
Hi, Bat. Brachiosaurus.
Oh my gosh. Why?
I am doing something. I need to see something. I am taking the Primus apart.
So, why are you taking it apart?
Well, first, I kind of want to see the internals, but also because the battery tray doesn't have like a screw that you take out where there's like an XC30 connector or anything like that. But I'm curious if there is anything under there. I doubt there is, but I want to confirm. Because I feel really stupid if there was something under there and I just glazed over it and I didn't even realize in my review.
You already reviewed it?
No, I didn't. I'm saying I want to know before I do my review.
Good, because I was gonna say, you got the thing like a day ago. If you seriously review it already, I'm gonna kill you.
I got it 3 days ago, but I have been testing it. I've been putting it through all kinds of crap.
Good.
I fired how many darts?
Is this still muted?
Probably about... I don't know. Is it muted? Can I say controversial things?
Yeah, I am still muted. Still... Why?
But also I'm curious because even without the batteries, this blaster is like more heavy than a lot of other blasters. Like it feels like it's more heavy than it should be. So I am curious what's in it.
We have 30 down. I'm pretty sure it is 30. Yeah. So we've gotten the first 30 pastes done. So if you want to argue over the absolute nonsense that is your frickin' delusions over a giant snake...
Look, it's just facts that
no, it isn't.
Flesh is cute and adorable.
No,
you
it isn't.
don't have to agree. It's okay to be wrong sometimes.
I'm not wrong
about things, and
I'm the one who built the damn thing. I should know.
Yeah, but when everyone else says that's like when Nerf calls a magazine a clip. It's no that they got, even though they made it, they still got it wrong.
No, so, it's like when you have someone who creates a giant dragon who's specifically engineered to be as intimidating as possible, and then you have all the furries saying he's cute.
Okay, but are you talking about Pineapple?
No, I'm talking about Smog.
Oh, that. Wait, people think Smaug is cute?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because he has a 3 for a face.
Okay, that's actually a scary creature.
Oh, almost.
Goodness, I'm scared.
Almost as scary as Tessera Plush.
No, not even. Not. It's like way more scary.
No, it isn't.
Let's see. There's a lot. Like I'm looking inside. There's no XD30 connector. I should have expected that, but um, that would have probably wouldn't even work with the motors. But the flywheels are completely smooth. They're not concave at all.
Hmm.
Interesting. There's a big old gearbox in there. That makes sense. It seems like I will say this. I have the switches and like individual like electronic parts. I've never seen ones like this in other blasters. Like it's other Dark Zone blasters. They look different, but
That's weird.
It's I mean it's the internals. Not much to say. Nothing worth noting that I see. It would be really easy to wire this stuff. And motors do. What is causing it to be so heavy? That's weird. Well, nothing worth noting.
Yeah. Also, here's something just fun that I realized about the Infinite Creeper Maze now.
What is that?
That giant mass of redstone and blocks and crap that made up the map. There weren't command blocks back in 1.0.2 or 1.2 or whatever it was. So that means
So it got updated.
That means bro had to build the entire that does it. I hate this thing so much. I need a screwdriver. A screwdriver. Where is it? I need my screwdriver now. I need it right now. God. Oh my God, it uses proprietary screws. Why are they proprietary? I don't have the screws anymore. Oh my God, I don't have it. Are they in the bathroom still? Yes. Is my socket set in here? Please be in here! Oh my God! No, not in here. Where is the socket set? wrench. Get off. Too big. Ugh. Fuck my hair. Fit. There. Yes! Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Never again! Never, ever, 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 ever again!
What is going on?
I hate this gaming chair. I hate this chair so much because of the stupid leg rest. It is horrible. It slides in and out, but then it pinches the crap out of the hairs on the back of my leg. It pinches them so hard that it literally feels like someone is tearing my leg apart.
Dang.
And I've had to deal with it because I can't find Allen wrenches. So I just had to run all over the house to try and find Allen wrenches. I hate this house! I genuinely wish I had my old chair back.
Honestly, this is weird because I've had gaming chairs before and they're I like them, but I always prefer office chairs, just regular office chairs. They've always done me good.
The problem with office chairs is they don't recline, and my back hurts when I sit in a chair for too long and I can't recline. That's the reason why I like this chair so much, is because it can recline really easily too. But there's no office chair I've ever seen that doesn't cost like $300 or more that reclines.
Huh.
And I can't spend that kind of money on an office chair. I needed a chair, they had this one, I got this one. But the leg rest is literally ruining my life, and I never use it because the space that the chair is in is way too small. You can't even get the leg rest all the way out because of how tight this area is. One more. Just one more row. So, do you want to hear a hilarious theory that I discovered the other day?
Yes.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
No, I have not.
Okay. I'm stuck in a mindset that Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
What?
So, Snowpiercer is basically, the frickin' global warming activists got too far, and they released this gas into the atmosphere that was supposed to cool the Earth down, and it ended up completely freezing the entire Earth over to a point where if you go outside for more than 10 seconds, you freeze to death. And
okay, I know what that is.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
so
seen it, but I know what you're talking.
yeah, so everyone's living on a train, and the movie plays out just like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, if that movie was more violent, it would literally just be Snowpiercer. And I saw this theory where Wilford, the guy who owns the train, is Charlie Bucket, who renamed himself after everything like went to collapse, and he was like a good scientist because he owned the chocolate factory, and he could tell that the gas was going to destroy the Earth, so he created the super train, like anticipating this economic disaster, and then because of how bad it was, he just kind of went insane.
That's funny. I actually recently finally saw the Willy Wonka, like the one with Johnny Depp in it.
What do you think?
So it was the most wild movie I've ever seen.
It really is
like the parts that had me like just genuinely like just shocked were where like whenever the Oompa Loompa played by the one single same actor did a musical number.
Yep.
Those just like I don't even know.
It was, like that guy had his work cut out for him.
That's like, and the part that like almost genuinely creeped me out was the very like near the end where it's like you see the kids leaving the building, and there's just like the guy who's stretching and like looking around, the super tall guy, and it's just the girl was stretchy, I forgot, and then it's like flipping around, the super tall guy who's just like this Slenderman siren head stick figure guy, and then it's like.
Yep.
Like, what the heck is this? What am I watching?
Yep.
And it's like it actually genuinely creeped me out because it's like I don't know what it is with the CGI, but like the CGI, it wasn't like super great or realistic, but I feel like it was like done stylistically as a choice to be like it was purposely done to look a little bit off. Like it was purposely because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like it wasn't like great. It wasn't like realistic good CGI. It had like it felt like it was purposely made to just be off. There's something weird about it.
Yeah.
So like the whole movie has this weird conduit. It's so weird.
Exactly. That's why I like it. It's just so strange and mysterious. And why is every door open?
And it's the part that genuinely took me out because like I want everyone to know I did not watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I've never seen that movie on Johnny Depp. I made Karen before I watched it. Okay, I genuinely was taken out when Karen laughed in the movie.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, am I sure I haven't seen this movie before? It's like everyone has told me that they thought I just like copied that character. I've never seen the movie. I didn't even know that Willy Wonka was like that in the movie.
That's how he is.
So it was funny. It was an experience.
It really is. It is quite the experience to watch that for the first time. And that's what. There's just a block missing up here, and a staircase missing there. Don't tell me. Hang on. No, it's just that one room. Yeah. The Has Karen theory is real.
Well, no, that's the funny thing is I've thought about. I don't know if this would be like too. I don't want to like. I don't want to lean into it and just, like super just copy it. But I thought it would be funny to get like a top hat for Haskaren, that like a purple top hat.
I mean, Karen already has enough of the design.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to add to it.
The wig and the circle glasses and the silly laugh.
And the striped shirt. The striped shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like that's why I didn't put it get hat for it. I didn't want to. That's like. I have something I think to have it's gonna be like a joke in the movie.
What?
It's okay, so it's like this. It's a fancy like coat, but it's like it doesn't fit at all. It looks so out of place.
Okay, I literally can't hear a word you're saying. I literally can't hear you because the internet is so bad.
Sorry guys, my internet is terrible. Can you?
I can't hear anything.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like, I can hear you sometimes, and then, like, other times your audio just cuts out completely.
It's whenever I try to say something important that I want you to hear.
Yep.
And it just cuts out. Come on. Is it working now?
Yes.
Okay. So, the thing I'm adding to Hashcraft's design is like it's meant to be a joke, and I don't mind if people hear this, but so it's Haskaren has this like coat. It's almost like a trench coat, but it's not quite. It's kind of fancy looking. Yeah. And Haskaren's wearing it like and thinking it's cool. It looks absolutely horrible and out of place. But Haskaren's like whole thing is like she thinks it's the coolest thing ever. And
Dusk, why are you watching my crappy videos in your car? What are you doing?
Is he driving?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think the Tesla Theater mode does that, but he sent me a picture of my crappy stream on the screen in his car.
Oh no.
Point is, I feel like that would be funny. I'm charging. Okay, that makes sense.
He goes, just so y'all know, I am not the furry Dusk is.
Yes, you are.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that statement. Because
Well,
it's just not true.
You brought it up, so you're shooting yourself in the foot here.
I'm just trying to clarify for people who do think that.
No, there's nothing to clarify. You just shot yourself in the foot because it wasn't even anything that people were thinking about, but now that you have audibly called attention to it, it seems like you're desperately trying to hide something.
No.
Yes.
Because almost every stream that I'm on call with you for, someone in the chat brings it up. So I'm shooting it down before it happens.
No one brought it up. Absolutely no one brought it up. You did.
Someone was going to.
No, the only reason you do that is if you were really, really, really paranoid, and there's no reason you would be if you thought that it wasn't the truth. So the fact that you're bringing it up in any capacity now automatically means you know that it's the truth and you don't want your secret to get into the public. It's okay. It really isn't that big of a deal.
I'm not paranoid.
Yes, you are.
Annoyed.
No, you're not. I am a froze in the stream with Volo IRL. Yes, he was, and so was Bricko. It's just that Bricko has this. Also, my dad's maybe gonna give me a chance to not pay next month's bill, so I may still be able to go. Well, if that happens, let me know, because still not confirmed, still very, very low. I need you to figure that out as soon as possible, because I need to know what to do the schedule for October. Because I set a monthly schedule at the very beginning of each month. And I have 4 days left to make next month's schedule. And if I can't figure out what to do for next month if you're coming or not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to make a like weird open hybrid schedule, which never works because then I always get bent out of shape and I can't figure anything out.
I am pretty excited though. It's only a few weeks until Christmas.
You're so weird. I can try to maybe figure out. Okay, please do. Also, for the memes, should I make room number 14 the most difficult one for no reason?
Yes.
Like, I'm talking like easy difficulty here. You get to room number 14 and you have to pull off like a Minecraft squilly glitch or something like that. The other issue with this mod, you could, like, put me in call with you goobers. I mean, if you want to, I can shove you in a group chat. Let me make a group chat. Create DM. There we go. Okay. Is there light? Bricko, say something.
Something.
Okay. So it barely works, but it works good enough.
That's my internet.
Yep.
Something.
So it
Sandwich.
What?
Sandwich.
Okay, so now we have 2 idiots in the call as well. That's great.
You're welcome.
3.
Yes.
Sandwich.
I don't know why Bricko sounds like he's trying to yell things at us from 15 rooms away. Like, all the way over there through that... Oh my god! Through that long hallway. That's where Bricko is yelling from.
Is it really that bad?
Bro,
Like-
why am I going?
What? What? I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna turn the stream on. There we go.
What are you trying to build?
This Minecraft map, and when I pasted all of the new doors, it glitched all of the pre-existing ones, so now I have to run through them all to close them, and I'm getting rid of these dumb barriers that I built for no reason. So, like, each time I do that, the door closes.
I'm gonna transfer you guys over to my car's speaker.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
Now it's time for low quality friggin' microphone.
Oh no, it's not
Well,
like I'm
everything else-
already used to that.
Don't they know? Don't they know who I am?
You are that strange troll that infiltrated my streams for a short period of time at one point.
Poop, that's who I am. I don't know. I am literally dead inside is all. That's all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us are. Maybe not Bricko, because he still hasn't accepted the fact that he's a furry, but we'll get to that soon.
Yeah.
I cannot...
He is just...
I don't even. You guys were just. It's like
And or not. Alright, start talking.
Google solar fried flash.
Now just say something normal! Say what you said before!
Nothing I say is normal.
Just try and say subnormal. Also, the quality of this call is, like, automatically noticeably better when I switch back to the other internet.
The Fitness Grand Pacer is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test
Oh my
that
God.
progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
You are so weird.
I'm surprised you didn't figure that out by now.
No, I knew. I just didn't want to say anything because I was hoping it would stop on its own.
You should have known better.
That's one thing that nobody really understands about me, is I never learn.
When will you learn?
15 seconds. Detention for you. Your parents are gonna hear about this one. Oh my God, all of the doors are open. Every single door is open.
How much does it cost per kilowatt for you over there?
Like $10 or $15.
10 or 15?
Like, per kilowatt, no. But, like, in general, to charge, it's about 10 or 15.
So you're kind of the same as me, but I'm surprisingly cheaper.
Hmm.
Like, usually it takes like 8 to 10, but...
What? Wait. What is happening? I can't fit through the door. Yeah, the doors are
Clean
closed.
off your windshields.
What?
Like, what do you need to press to activate the fluid? Like the windshield for fluid?
I don't know. If that's a Model 3, I genuinely don't know. Did you get a new Model 3 or is it the same one as before?
It's still the same. Here, I'll use the voice command. Never mind, it doesn't want to work.
That's because you're in a call, so it doesn't know what to do.
It's like, what? What?
There is no peace here.
There is no...
Hey guys,
What's up?
unfortunately I have to go, but I will see y'all later. Tessera plush is cute and adorable.
Scary and horrifying.
No,
Shut up.
This,
Make
you are
sure-
wholesome,
What?
deserves to be cherished.
No. She is terrifying. She is horrifying. She is complete nightmare fuel. This is
Chat,
horrendous.
is this man real?
What?
Chat, is this real?
It is obviously real. And there's like no one in the chat.
Chat, is this man real? See, nobody can deny or even confirm that. So therefore, you are the being. Tessera is the being.
No, she's big and scary.
It's a being!
No, she's big and scary.
It's the same shit every day.
It's not the same. It is you failing to accept a fact of life. Completely and
Please,
utterly
make it-
lost in your delusions.
No, that's the new Model 3. Or, no, that's the Model X.
No, why? Why?
What?
just I saw the new the 2025 Model Y pass by me.
The new Model Ys are nice.
It looks a little off. It's not the usual look.
But
yeah, it is.
That's because, and here's my theory, right? Is I constantly got the Model 3 and Y confused, all the time. So, they've made, a much more notable design for the Model Y to try and differentiate it from the 3. And then they made the Model 3 design even more unique than it was before to even further differentiate it.
No.
Huh?
That's how you do it.
What?
I figured out how to turn on the windshield wiper fluids.
I know that on my car you have to double press in the same button, but I didn't think that the Model 3 was the same.
You gotta, oh, it even says on the freaking knob, you just need to press and hold.
So, are you ready to see why the doors were open the whole time?
Sure.
It's because when I pasted these, the hopper had 5 stacks of sand, not 4 and 63. Which means the redstone signal was complete. So all I have to do is take 1 sand. God dang it, out of every single hopper. And I should end up with a little bit less than 2 stacks of sand by the end of this endeavor.
Gosh, I freaking love this one guy's music who goes by Snuffles.
I have no idea who that is.
It's a very good musician.
Okay.
A furry musician.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Your opinion on music is basically irrelevant because you listen to furry music.
Me.
Here's the thing, is your brain cell is not ever in your head, it's in the derpy derp dusk head. That's where it is. And you only have one. It bounces around in your head like the DVD logo screensaver. This is taking so long.
Oh. Oh. Man, I'm so... Have you ever tried the summon button?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Most of the time it doesn't work at all.
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, It'll just like try and go forwards over a concrete barrier and then yell at me to stop.
It's like, whoa, man, I don't like this cement block.
Okay, good. The end door is shut now.
And your doors.
What?
I'm just being stupid.
You are always stupid.
Wow, thank you for the support.
Oh my gosh, these wires. I seriously
Just
don't
placing
understand.
blocks and shit.
What?
You're placing blocks and shit because you're in freaking Minecraft.
Yeah, I am. Okay, I have gotten
Is this going today?
one out of the way. What I don't understand is how all these blocks ended up appearing. I don't know, so what the... Why is there a cat?
Literally have to go. But,
There's a cat in my base. What? I don't know.
Red Cat is in the base?
Yeah, look.
Oh my gosh. He or she's a bloody legend.
We don't need the cat in the base. I don't know.
Yes, you do!
No, we
It's
don't.
for protection!
No. Well,
It's
I'm
a
going.
blessing in disguise.
What?
It's a blessing in disguise.
No.
Yes!
No. Well, if you have to dip, then dip.
I shall do so. You
Tessera
have a
plush.
good one, okay?
Tessera plush is scary. There we go. The truth has been revealed, and I am done with this for today. So.